Hi everybody, BionicDance here. So recently I picked up a copy of the Bionic 6, which is a cartoon show from the 80s about this family of superheroes. I absolutely adore it. It's also part of where the name BionicDance comes from. So you can tell how much I love this show. You can see the Bionic 6 logo tattooed on my arm here. So, I really love this show. And I was watching it, and I was watching them do their thing, right? And I noticed that they, they're a group of superheroes. They're fighting these battles against bad guys, and they're having adventures and stuff. And right after that, I played some Dance Dance Revolution, which I do for exercise, so I did it as strenuously as I'm able. And then went and had a shower, because, ew, stinky, right? Oof. And I got to thinking, I watch a lot of superhero movies. Maybe not as much or as many as some people. And I've never really read the comics, so maybe they covered what I'm about to talk about in the comics. But in the movies, because I've watched, Iron Man, a couple of the Batman movies, the Avengers, the Incredibles. I was a big fan of the Superman movies from, the Christopher Reeve days, and I liked the new one that they did, Superman Returns, and Spider-Man, and all that stuff. Did I mention Iron Man? Well, I like Iron Man regardless. I dig on some of the superhero movies. I feel like they're, oversaturating us with them. I think they should spread them out a bit more, because honestly, I'm getting a little tired of them. But regardless, I kind of do enjoy the genre. But one thing I've never noticed, never seen, is a superhero, after they get back from their adventure, realizing, wow, I'm just covered in my own filth. I've never seen like Peter Parker get home after beating up the Green Goblin and go, oh Jesus, oh God, oh man, I need a shower. I've never seen that. And, it seems like that would happen. Now, granted, some of these superheroes are, people with powers. They may actually have the ability to not sweat, maybe. Maybe Superman or Spider-Man or whatever, because of these powers, maybe they don't break a sweat, or maybe they have a way of regulating their body temperature that doesn't involve, secreting moisture out of their skin. I don't know. But then again, you've got people like Batman or Iron Man who are just guys in suits, who have some training or machines or things. So right there, you've got people like you'd think maybe at some point Dick Grayson would turn to Bruce Wayne and go, oh, Bruce, seriously, dude, before you go to that Wayne Industries benefit, you need to take a shower, dude, seriously, because, ew. And I'm going to go take one too, and maybe we'll take one together, because Batman and Robin were getting it on. But anyway, different subject. Point is that they've never shown a superhero who was just all nasty and gross after their adventures. As far as I know, it's never happened. Now, the only superhero I can think of where this would definitely not be an issue would be Aquaman. Come on, he's in the water all the time. If he ever broke a sweat, it's washing right off. Mind you, he's in the ocean all the time, so he probably stinks of fish, but, he's still not covered in his own sweat. So here, we've got all these superheroes that are covered in BO, and they stink like that, but here we've got Aquaman, who kind of, smells of unwashed pussy, so ew, either way, but still, now consider also, you've got someone like Superman, who, he comes from Krypton, right? And now, as I understand it, maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but as I understand it, BO is not actually your own bodily secretions stinking, but rather it's bacteria and microbes and shit feeding on your bodily secretions and then giving off waste products, and it's those waste products that actually do the stinking, as I understand it. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I remember being told. And so, I mean, maybe Superman doesn't stink because Earth bacteria cannot feed on Kryptonian ick, Kryptonian sweat. Or maybe he had, like, Kryptonian microbes and bacteria and shit still on him when he hit puberty, and now he's got Kryptonian BO, which sure maybe washes off with water, but he can't find deodorant that does the trick. No, it would have to be like infused with kryptonite to be able to kill off that bacteria to make him not stink. I mean, how Lois Lane ever fell in love with the guy? He'd be at the Daily Planet at the end of the day and he would just smell so awful. Ugh. Yeah. So, mind you, there's a chance, just tiny chance I've thought about this a little too hard. What do you think? Well, anyway, until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying up, up, and away. Please take the time to rate this video. And hey, if you dig what I do, subscribe. And please visit my Zazzle store, where you'll find all kinds of BionicDance merchandise. Rate this video or the cat gets a laser between the eyes.